Gentlemen, we have another story of justice being handed down in South Korea. I saw this story on Instagram and I decided to go find an article that would best describe the situation. Now, of course, paternity fraud seemingly in America has no penalty. However, in other countries, the penalty is maybe not as harsh as it should be, but there is a penalty or a punishment, if you will. And as you can see here from The Guardian.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Woman handed 4-year sentence for blackmailing footballer heung-min. Where is it?
Enemy spotted.
Yang extorted 153,000 euro from former Spurs player. Co-conspirator receives 2-year sentence in Seoul court. Now, as you'll see in this article, as you'll read, this woman was actually pregnant. They don't know from who, but she attempted to put the baby on this man because he is a very popular footballer from his team in London, England. Let's get into it. Before we get into the article, if you haven't done so already, please hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, consider hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell. And if you want to monetarily donate to the channel, please, you can hit the super thanks down below. You can hit the join button to become a member of the channel, or you can hit the Cashapp $ Mr. Normie, because I do this for fun, but I also do it for funds. Let's continue. A woman has been sentenced in Seoul to 4 years in prison for blackmailing South Korean football player heung-min.
Enemy spotted.
Min, I believe. The woman, identified only as Yang, was charged with extorting, wait a minute, where is it? 300 million won.
Literally millions.
From Sun in 2024 after sending him an ultrasound photo of a baby that she claimed was his and demanding money to stay silent. She later conspired with a man identified as Yang to try to extort more money from Sun. The Seoul Central District Court said on Monday that Yang lied to Song, although she had not confirmed whose child she was carrying. The court said Yang denied the charges of extortion and attempted extortion.
Accusations.
These are not accusations. This is
False accusations.
And
Yang, who confessed, was sentenced to 2 years in prison, according to the court. 300 million won, or 153,000 euros. They don't know whose baby she was carrying, even though she was pregnant. But of course, she tried to pin it on my man Son here, which is foul. And this happens all the time in the United States of America. But of course, what happens in America is that she's actually able to have the child. She's actually able to go through the entire child support process through the court. And the burden of proof is not on the person that accused the individual of being the father, but it's on the father to prove that he's actually, in fact, not the father, which is crazy work.
Nick, you're stupid.
But that's how it works in America. And this man, the courts were a little more diligent in South Korea. Unfortunately, in America, that is not the case, almost never the case. The 33-year-old Son is among Asia's greatest football players. After a decade at Tottenham in the Premier League, Tottenham is a soccer team in North London, England. He joined the LAFC for an MLS record fee in August. Since then, he has scored 12 goals in 13 matches for the MLS club. South Korean news agency Yonhap reported in May that a woman in her 20s and a man in his 40s, wait a minute, where is it?
Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
A man in his 40s had been detained on suspicion of attempting to blackmail Son in June of last year while he was still at Tottenham. So this woman is in her 20s, I would argue probably in her young 20s, and she conspired with a man in his 40s. His 40s. She was being coached by an older man to extort more money out of this young man, and would have been almost successful. Is there any more to this article? Let me scroll down here. No, they asked for donations, which I won't give because it's The Guardian. Oh man, 4-year sentence for blackmailing this man. There's a co-conspirator that received 2 years. She got 4 years in a South Korean court. Man, she should have got more. Well, I mean, she wasn't actually able to go through with it. So, I mean, I guess the punishment isn't too harsh, but still, in America, this is what should be happening. But unfortunately, that's not what's happening. But maybe one day, probably not. And with that being said, thank you for attending another episode of the Working Man Podcast. I am your host, Nicholas J. Fury. Let me know what you think about Mr. Son getting his justice in court and how America should take some cues from situations like this in other countries where there's actually discipline and consequences being handed down to these individuals, these women. Let me know what you think about it down in the comment section. And please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and the notification bell. We're out of the door. And I'll see you on the next video.